how to focus on a subject that really matters and avoid any kind of distraction. I'll be explaining those things in this video, so watch till the end. Well, it's a continuous battle for all of us who are staying in the city, especially where this world is full of distraction and you're having a hard time in focusing on those things that matter a lot to you. So let me give you some tips which I've been following for a while now and I could accomplish some of the things. Well, the first thing that I've done is to unsubscribe from all the Facebook page and social media and also from YouTube channels, which is of least priority also, especially the news channels, which will give you continuous notifications on every video that is uploaded at least 5 to 10 times a day. Breaking news, it will happen every minute, every now and then, and that is not going to add any kind of value to you. Unless it is of that priority, just go ahead and watch it, or else it's not a breaking news for you, but then it's only a breaking news for the news channel. So I would highly recommend you guys to just unsubscribe from these news channels because you can focus on the subject that matters to you a lot. The second thing is to block those unwanted people who are going to interrupt into your personal life, or those people who try to get into everything that you do. It's always best to block them. It can be on social media, it can be on WhatsApp, or even phone calls. If they're here to disturb your peace of mind, then just block them, because what matters to you is your life. Because you don't want to initiate some unwanted conversation and then lose your mind on that. Because if you can complete something which makes you happy at the end of the day, that's what you have to focus on. The third thing I stopped doing is to watch those social media posts where people keep uploading their photos that they have traveled here or there and you sit at home watching all of those without traveling anywhere. Or it can be anything, you can relate things. I know there are so many people who are on social media who just watch everyone else, but then they don't upload even a single pic or single video of their, and they'll only be commenting on, look at that person, he's traveling everywhere, what am I doing, why am I sitting over here? And don't get into that trap where you put yourself down by watching others. If that's the case, then just unsubscribe or unfollow them. The next point is to have too many things in your to-do list. So focus on adding only those things to your to-do list which you can complete or which you can accomplish on that particular day, and add all those things which are of least priority to your backlog list, which can be completed at the later point of time. So focus on those things whichever is of highest priority, and then try to break it down into smaller chunks and complete it, and make sure to appreciate yourself after completing each and every task, thereby keeping yourself happy, and also that will keep you motivated to focus on the next task. Well, the next point is to interact with those people who are like-minded or who will make you happy. Especially I go on hiking every weekend. I used to go, not now because of the pandemic, but I used to go on hiking and I made a lot of friends, and most of my friends on social media are from the trekking friends whom I have met. Whenever I go on a hike, I make new friends, and there are friends for life, I can say, because they are all like-minded people and we have some common things to share. Well, sometimes you can even get distracted with the family and friends. You can always make sure to block your calendar or tell them that you don't want to be disturbed for the next half an hour or the next 1 hour, so that you can focus on complete all of your tasks and then spend the valuable time with your family or kids or whoever it is. Because if you get distracted once, it will take at least 20 minutes for you to focus back. So that's what the theory says, that once a person is distracted, for him to get back into focus, it takes minimum of 20 to 25 minutes. So it's always good to inform them well in advance and tell them that you're focusing on something important and not to disturb you during that time. That's what I do. I sit in upstairs and I have just closed my door, you can see that, and just focus on completing whatever recording or whatever video or whatever work that I'm doing currently. So I make sure that things are completed, and then I go back to the other tasks which is not of that priority. These are simple things that I added to my to-do list. After completing each and every task, I mark it as completed, which will make me happy and keep me motivated to complete the next task for that particular day. Always prioritize on the most important tasks first, and then you can follow the rest of the things. If a task is going to take not more than 2 minutes, just complete it then and there instead of adding it to the to-do list. Well, I've been following this religiously. It was tough initially, but I've been doing this, and I'm sure you too can focus on whatever work you are doing. Just follow these simple steps, make a note of it. Well, you can always go back and hit the play button again in order to make a note of these things. Let me assure you by saying that if you can follow these simple things, it will definitely help you in focusing on whatever you want. So guys, that's it from me for now. Stay tuned for more videos. So go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit on that bell icon to get all the notifications. I'll be sharing many more videos of this kind. Cheers.